kinds of action. All kinds of action going on today. I'll tell you what, that blow up was A-okay. I'm just going to slowly roll these things in here and see if they ambush it. Beautiful out here now. I want you guys to see this. I love it out here, man. Beautiful. Thank you, Lord. This is awesome. Back to the old fishing. Had some kid today asked me to sponsor him. I'm not even sponsoring myself, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get some free baits from people, and man, I would love to, you know, I'd love to give them some stuff like people have blessed me, but I just don't have the resources, you know? I don't have the resources for that kind of thing, and I wish I could. I wish I did. Maybe when my time comes, I'll be able to look out for them. But right now, and I hate telling people no, you know, I'm not that kind of guy. I hate telling kids no. I hate telling everybody no. It makes you feel bad. People help me. Why can't I help anybody else? But I'm struggling. Really struggling. Can't even afford medication or, you know, gas for transportation. You know, my wife has blessed me. She knows I love to fish, and she wants me to have something fun to do. You know, it takes my mind off everything that's going on. So she's good with me fishing quite a bit. Doesn't cost her very much, but a little bit of gas. And you know, I actually take my son, so she likes to spend time with my son. I'll be honest with you, man. Me and Illinois Bass Addict, my son over there, Jacob, we've had our ups and downs, man, as men. You know, I'll call him man. I'm trying to raise him to be the best he can. But you know, we've had our ups and downs. He has his issues, I have mine. You know, outside of the tumors and whatnot. You know, he has some disorders as well, and it's really hard. You know, it's hard dealing with somebody like that when you're dealing with your own demons. And you know, his attitudes flare up, and you know, rebellious teenagers, they seem to think that, you know, you don't have to listen to their parents, especially their mom, man. Now, I'll be honest with you. My dad was in the Navy. Most of you guys know my backstory. My dad was in the Navy. You know, he's in the military. He was a disciplinarian. And if I talked to my mom the way that he talks to his mom, man, I have scars on my face to prove it. You know, my dad would have whooped me. But this is a different era, you know. You know, that was that day and age when you got punched in the head for doing something like that, or, you know, or talking to his mom the way he does. It infuriates me, but there's nothing I can do, man. That kid's just like me. So if we end up getting into it, I mean, we've got into it a couple times, but we end up getting into it at this stage, man, he could hit me one good time or kick me, man, and I'll die. You know, that brain tumor will hemorrhage, and just like anybody else, man, you know, I got my attitudes and my mouthiness, and I have my my moments, man, when you know, I have my bad days, and you know, you got to stand up for yourself, and you don't like things, and you know, I stand up for other people and stuff, and you know, I got to start thinking about it now that, you know, I mean, my actions can cost me my life. Not only, you know, not only by somebody shoot me or stab me or anything like that, but just, I'm not afraid of anybody, I'll be honest. I'm not. I'm a little guy. You guys see me. I'm a little guy, but I'm not worried about anything, really. I'm not worried about fighting or any of that until it comes down to the point I have to think about it. Like, man, if I get hit in the head, is it worth dying? You know? Or some young kid, some punk kid mouths off to me and takes a swing on me or something, and I have to think about it. Like, you know what? I can't afford, you know, to feed into people's crap. You know, I'm trying to live a better lifestyle, show my kids that you can walk away from something, do something positive, and, you know, not have any regrets. I have a lot of regrets. So, you know, now I think about it, man. What you say affects other people. You know, my son wants to protect me, wants to be there for me, and I understand that, you know. I'm vulnerable now, I'll be honest. But, you know, nowadays I avoid those situations. I try to, you know, walk away from stuff, you know. It took me a long time to learn that. Even as a grown man, you know, the father and the husband, it took me a long time to learn that stuff. And it puts a lot of stuff into perspective, I'll be honest. You know, I lived all my life being a heathen for what? For what? You know? Now my kids are all, not all of them, but they have attitudes just like their dad, and they, you know, they see how I am. You know, I'm a roughneck, and you know, that's not good to raise kids like that. It's not, because then they think, Dad did it, why can't I? You know? But it is what it is, man. I just try to teach them a little better than the way I had it. I mean, I had it good. Don't get me wrong. My parents weren't bad people or anything. My mom owned businesses. My dad was in the Navy, like I said. And, you know, it just came down to being a rebellious teen. And I made some bad choices, some wrong choices, and I paid for them. I'm still paying for them, you know. This is my karma. I look at my brain tumors, honestly, as karma, you know. You treat people terrible, and you don't live by the golden rule of the Bible, which is, you know, do unto others as you want done unto you. I'm going to get all biblical, but it says to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, I didn't treat anybody the way I wanted to be treated. So now, guess what? Now I'm paying for it. Now I need the sympathy and the empathy, and I need, you know, every time I didn't think I needed help, now I need the help, you know. And that's what, it's more of a pride issue for me too. Is that, you know, I don't like asking for help, or I don't like having people waiting on me or babysitting me. I don't like it. Necessarily don't like it, but it is, you know. You know, it just shows that people care. You know, people care. That's the way I look at it. People care, and I gotta understand that. My pride is what gets me. I'm a man. I don't need any of this stuff. Well, you do. Sometimes everybody needs something, you know. Sometimes everybody needs help sometimes. But it just put everything in perspective for me, you know. Now you know, it took a long time, and it's sad to say that I had to get sick to realize it, but, you know, better late than never, I guess. Maybe this is God's plan for me to, you know, clear some stuff up and, you know, try to make something profitable out of this. Not profitable, but try to make some kind of reasonable life out of this. Something good come out of it, you know. Maybe that's my goal. Maybe that's what he wants me to do. My purpose is to straighten my kids out and show them there's something better, you know. I try to hide my pain and my anguish and all that stuff from them. My depression, my anxiety. You know, I've accepted the fact of death. It's not a big thing to me. Death is easy. Life's what's hard. Making choices, you know, and then having to live with them choices. That moon's awesome. Oh, go back. Oh, you know, you make those choices and you live with them. Yeah. And it's sad that Lake Fork guy's going through the same thing. I hope he gets better, man. I hope he gets better. There's no turning back for me. There's surgery, but who wants their kids to wipe their butt and teach them how to walk and talk and stuff? Because that's what's going to happen. If I have this brain surgery and they, you know, what I have now depletes my brain, my motor skills. And it's definite 85% chance that I'll lose walking, talking, being able to use my hands, bowel control, you know. Who wants that? I mean, yeah, I'm still here, but I don't want my kids wiping my butt. I don't want my kids to have to feed me. You know, I don't want my kids to have to watch me in bed, see me happy one day and then sad another day and hurting the next day and, you know, depressed the next day, pooping on myself the next day. You know, it's just, it's not what I want. I'm just slow rolling this frog because spacing out, man. I'm enjoying the time talking to you guys, and you know, we're fishing. If I'm not catching anything, what was that? Oh, look at that! Fishy, fishy, fishy! He caught one. He caught one. Well, we're gonna try to see if we can get in on him. Don't you guys see this? This is important to me. Where's he at? Focus. Peaceful. I'm sorry, it's so shaky. I'm trying to stretch my chest, trying to look around. I do it for. I just want to see my kids succeed. My daughters are awesome. Fish. Got no issues. The boys, they got some issues, but I know they'll make it out. They'll make good. Hold it up. Looks like he's pooping over there. Oh Lord. See, that's what I do this for right here. Where'd he go? There he is. This is what I do this for right here. He just got the camera today. He's having fun. I just gotta keep asking God to help me, you know, get through this. Lake Fork guy, I know what you're going through, man. It's really a bummer. It is what it is, man, you know? But you'll make it, you'll get through it. You're healthy, you're doing good things. Showing good favor in God's eyes. You know, not that I'm not. I'm sure everybody's gotten into trouble and everybody's done some stuff they wish they didn't do, but, you know, I really get down on myself because I wasn't a productive part of society all my life. I was a heathen, man. I was a cancer, so to speak, which is ironic, a cancer to my community. Bad stuff, man. Just doing crazy stuff and being belligerent, stupid, you know. I gotta get back onto those Talk It Out Tuesdays too. I was gonna do one the other day. I missed 2 weeks now, sorry. But you know, this is what it's about, man. Talk About Tuesday this week is going to be about most fish. I know I'm pretty competitive with my son. Things we take for granted. It's about being out here. Things that we look past when not enjoying God's creation. When we're doing nice, when we're doing good, when we don't think about letting go of the exterior bullshit we got going on in our Creator and what He's given us, money, you know, our neighbors and all that kind of thing. It's sad that the world's like that, you know. Depends on the color of your skin and how much money you have in your hand. It is how it's broke down. Death really makes you realize a lot about yourself and a lot about your family and a lot about love, you know. I was a tough guy. I'm the household guy. I'm not the household guy, but I'm the strong guy. I'm supposed to be the strong, silent type. And you know what? My kids are loud and boisterous, and you know, they're rowdy. And I love that, man. My kids are so happy. And no matter what, they're all always happy. They love me. They love their mom. They love their brothers and sisters. Even though they fight quite a bit, I know they love each other. And for the sake of me, I know there's love there. They, you know, they put on a good show. Put on a good show for their dear old dad. And, you know what the funny thing is, though? I'll be honest. The only one that's really mine is Bailey, the little one. The other ones are all older, and I got with their mom, and, you know, I was fresh out of jail and stuff, I'll be honest. Fresh out of jail, and I told Killing Moon and Slew Life that I proposed to their mom in the county jail. I wasn't in jail, though. I wasn't going to jail. I was actually picking up my wife's aunt. We were bonding her out, but yeah, it's weird the way that things work out, right? It's awesome, you know. I'm glad I met my wife. She's an awesome lady, awesome woman, awesome mother, awesome wife. She's a caring person. Although she, you know, every woman, they rant and rave and kind of have a difficult way of showing you that they're there for you. You know, and what kills me the most is she's in denial. You know, I'm one of them people that's like, man, I've accepted death. I'm ready to go. Not ready to go so much, but I know, you know, death is a part of life. It's reality. Ooh, found another hook right here. Sweet EWG hook, too. Dang, I'm coming up. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is, I'll tell you what. She's an awesome lady. She's been there for me. Puts up with my crap. You know. It's really a blessing to have her in my life. I never thought I'd get married. The little stick in the string was like, never ever, man. Sure thing. I married her fresh off the bus. State prison. I hooked up with her, met her that night. The next day was Jacob's birthday, October 2nd. I got out of jail, I'll be honest, October 1st, 2007. She was my buddy's old lady's sister. I met her that night. I saw her for the first time that night. And then next day, my buddy crashed his car, ran a skill saw through his leg at work. Cut like 7 inches into his leg. Huh? Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna throw the old lipless out there. And you know, we were hanging out at her house because he was all drugged up. His old lady was at work. He was on Vicodin and stuff, pain medication, fresh out of the hospital. I didn't have a license or nothing. First day out of jail, and I was driving his car because who else was gonna drive it, you know? And he's a good dude, man. He switched up on me though. I mean, he's more of the softer side of guy, you know, and that's what, I don't know, kind of deterred me on him. But you know, he's a good friend, man. He took care of me, helped me out, and yeah, I met my wife. And next day, I went to her birthday. Went to her son's birthday, to Jacob's birthday, and man, we've been together ever since. Like the third day, she picked me up from my dad's house in Lexington, and I never left. Never left. Here we are, 10 years on the 4th of July. We've been married. Been together 10 years, the 4th of July. Married, or actually October 2nd. Next month we'll be together 10 years. And we just celebrated our 9th anniversary in July. Obviously the 4th of July. Lose your independence on Independence Day. But I wouldn't have it any other way. My wife's an awesome lady. It's an awesome mother and an awesome wife, like I keep saying. Oh man, did I get one? Oh, I got, no, yeah, I think so. No, dang it, came off. I got some grass. Got some grass, man. What's up with that grass? So yeah, he, you know, oh, I did it again. At least I didn't snag up and get a backlash. But yeah, been with her forever since, and you know, some people don't like it, some people do. Her mom hated me at first, but you know, now my mom's gone. She's the only mom I got left. Whether she likes me or not, I'm here. You know what I mean? Isn't that how it's supposed to work with in-laws? You guys don't see much of my 16-year-old daughter Alyssa. You see a whole bunch of my 15-year-old daughter TT. She's the one that's got the YouTube channel with Bailey. Told you guys to check out, you know, just to support her. You know, I'm not saying, you know, just want some support. I want my kids to do some positive stuff. You know, I want them to love each other more. You know, they've had their moments, times when they don't like each other that much. Sibling rivalry, but they, when they need to, they come together. It's just like Alyssa, you know, she works at McDonald's, and her little sister wanted these LOL dolls. If anybody knows what those are, they're little balls. They're like $15 each for this ball that has like a little doll in it, and has clothing, and it's supposed to go to the fair. Little accessories and whatnot. We're having the fair out here right now, and she wanted one of them. McLean sister gave me $25. Just wanted to give her 2. So Bailey was super excited. She did her little YouTube channel today with the LOL dolls unboxing. So she had a good time with that. You know, they come together when they need to. So yeah, they went to check that out. Bailey and Lando with their grandma. They call her Gigi. They're with their grandma, spending time with Grandma and Grandpa, Uncle Doug. Let's see. I think that's it. Jacob's here with us. Alyssa's probably at home. Her mom went to pick her up at 7. She'll probably be home with us tonight, or maybe she went to the fair. I'm not sure. But that's something I'd love to do. I'd love to take my kids to the fair. You know, take my kiddies to the fair. It's not something I get to do very often. Good cast. I'm gonna scoot down to my right in a few here. Where are these fish at, man? Jacob's over here catching fish on his crankbait, and I'm not getting no bites with this thing. But I have to say, I have been getting bites with the frog. We're gonna move it on down. But yeah, maybe if you guys want to hear about it, let me know in the comments or on Instagram, and send me a DM or post it on one of my posts. 2 or 3, I don't remember, man. See, that's the problem too, is I lose my memory a lot. I forget what I was talking about, and I forget what I was doing, and I forget what I have to do today. Weird stuff, man. Just really weird stuff. It's never happened before. Got one. He tailed it too. Yeah, baby. Come here, boy. You ain't going nowhere, little guy. Another one. He tailed that rattle trap. He's a baby. They're in that pocket over there. William, don't do it, Willie. Oh, I got my finger. Shit. Throw Willie up there for a second. Ay, that was sucked. Don't ever do that, guys. That's a bad thing to do. Hook yourself.